What's up, you guys? It's day number 13 of my 365-day Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge. I'm running a little bit late today. I actually took the lid off of the Marasco Forge, and I noticed today that there was a big sheet of ice at the bottom. I'm always having the habit of running my hand along the bottom of the ice bathtub because of the injury that I had to my toes last week. I always do that. And today, you guys, there was a big sheet of ice way down at the bottom. And so it took me a few minutes to break that up. That's why I'm a little bit later than I typically am. So thank you for being here. If you are new to this, I started on January the 1st doing 5-minute sessions in ice bath. And I've got the Marasco Forge. This is a company that makes ice baths. Today, a balmy 32.3 degrees Fahrenheit. So it is rip-roaring ready for me to hop in. And we're going to talk about today, you guys, one of the best benefits of being in an ice bath is the vagus nerve. You activate the vagus nerve, which has so many functions in the body. I want to talk about that with you here today, because I don't think enough people talk about this kind of thing. So you guys ready? We're going to hop in this ice bath. And yeah, thank you for being here. Let me pin the comments so everybody can see what we're doing when they come in. It's so funny that people that come in while I'm in the bath and they're like, what the hell did I just enter? So, all right, so you can see everything. We got the 5-minute clock ready to go. And start. Here we go. All right, so if you're brand new to watching me do these ice baths, I get into this Marasco Forge. It makes its own ice. It's a very cold temperature, right at 32 degrees today. And I have a lot of reasons why I do this, and I've been articulating them on these Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge videos. Today I want to talk specifically about, I think, one of the most important aspects of this. And you'll always notice that when I get in, I force myself to go lower to the point of my neck. And there's a purpose there, you guys. So on the backside of your head and down towards your neck area, you have this thing called the vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is literally the central system by which how you act and your mood and all the things that you feel in your life. So when you're going through some things mentally, this is why an ice bath is so incredible, because being in an ice bath and then getting that vagus nerve below the water actually activates it and actively makes you calmer. And so people, they're just always frazzled. They're always like, I don't know why I can't get my system to calm down. You're not activating your vagus nerve. And you could even do this in a cold shower, by the way. Yes, it's helpful to be in an ice bath and I can just like dip it down in there and really get it going. But even in a cold shower, just churn your head around and let the water hit directly on the back of your head. and you're going to do the same thing. This is why when you get out of the cold shower or you get out of an ice bath, you have this buzz feeling. You have this amazing feeling of energy that just suddenly hits you. And I don't think we recognize how powerful this really is. And it's one of the things that I noticed very quickly when I first started doing cold showers and then started doing ice baths in my bathtub with 20-pound bags of ice from Sam's Club. I would dip the neck down and get that vagus nerve below the water. And then especially in the Marasco Forge now, it's everything. It's everything. So if you find that your mind is just like overactive, you find that your emotions are all over the place, you find that you're just not handling life very well, this right here is the antidote, guys. And I don't know how to articulate it any more clear than I have. Number one, by leading by example and showing you that you can get in an ice bath, you can get in very cold temperatures, you can do it for a few minutes, which I have just over a half a minute left for 5 minutes. And it's going to give you benefits. I'm going to be doing this every single day in the year 2022, like literally 5 minutes a day, every single day for the whole year. And it's going to be amazing, you guys, for me personally. It already has been. I have noticed the energy levels have been great. Obviously, my sleep has been great. And I stay pretty chill, all pun intended. And so it's been awesome so far this year, and I'm excited to be showing you this on camera. Okay, 5 minutes is up. Woo! That's some heavy ice, guys. Oof. And as always, the hands are the worst part. My hands are so frozen, so numb. It's amazing. The hands and the toes, literally every other part of my body, I can handle that cold, but the hands and the toes, they a little bit intense. All right, let's set you down here, tilt you up a little bit. Hello. Thank you guys for being here today. Whew. Yes. So it's intense doing ice baths, but invigorating. And yeah, let me continue. I was talking about the vagus nerve, the back of the head right there, you guys. It's so important to get that exposed to cold. And I would even say, if you've never even done an ice bath before or even a cold shower before, start with the cold shower. Like at the end of your shower, do it as hot as you want. It doesn't matter. And then at the end of your shower, and if you're especially doing it before bedtime, just run that water. Yes, get it all over your body, but really let it run on the back of your head. When I used to do the cold showers, I would let it hit the back of my head I would do it for 20, 30 minutes just on the vagus nerve. I cannot emphasize this enough. We're all kind of frazzled in the world right now, things happening in the world. And we need things that are non-drug that can help literally chill us out. And I don't mean physically chill like an ice bath. I mean chill down the brain, calm you down. And you can't calm down unless you activate that vagus nerve. And so hopefully you look up a little bit more about that. I also have an essential oil blend that's designed specifically for the vagus nerve as well. So I will use that back there. Along with the ice baths, and it just does such a great job, and it does so much to keep you amazingly calm, help you sleep at night. It's great, and I hope that you guys learned from that. All right, let me scroll back to the top now that I'm barely getting my fingers to come back to life again. They're a little numb right now. I thought you had second thoughts about going today, says Partman. Yes, I was late today. A few reasons. I articulated one of them when I was out there. When I pulled the lid off of the Marasco Forge and I started running my hand along the bottom, remember you guys, I cut my toes open on day 6. And so I was trying to avoid cutting the toes open this time. And I did. but there was a big sheet of ice down there that was, again, jagged and broken. So I had to like get my hand down there and pull it up and then like break it up. And so it took a little bit of time. My toes, by the way, are looking a lot better. A lot of people have been asking about them. So those two right there, second and third toe, I put the antibiotic ointment on them for a few days and had them bandaged. Today, I pretty much let them breathe all day long, and they look a whole lot better than they have at all. And tomorrow, I think I saw Amazon finally is going to deliver this ointment. There was a cut unit nurse that wrote me a DM and said, "This is the good stuff." And so she told me the name brand of what I should buy. And so I bought it, and I'll probably put it on there for the remainder of the healing session. But thank you for everybody that has asked about my toes. My friend Ben Azadi's here. Yeah, Jimmy. Jacob says, a good icebreaker to get started. Yes. Lou Jean says, are you seeing any changes? Yes. I mean, a lot of it is subjective because I do a lot of things for my health. This isn't the only thing that I do, but it is the only major thing that I have committed to hard doing daily so far in the new year. I would say that, yeah, I've been relatively calm and relatively stress-free, but I'm pretty that anyway. I am noticing the skin is feeling tighter. And that's going to happen, you guys. When you go into an ice bath, you're literally constricting everything. And it's like, it's going to tighten things up, and it's awesome. And I'm not saying that, oh my gosh, my whole body is all tight. No, it's not. In fact, right now, my body's quite red from being in the cold water. So, but I don't know, just there's some subjectiveness of more energy, which I'm sure is real. But I perceive the more energy. And so it's really, really neat. Now, it also helps with the sleep, which I have talked about pretty great as well. And my deep sleep. Last night was a little bit more challenging than it has been. But my deep sleep overall has just been incredible. Thanks to the ice baths and the magnesium and the things that I'm doing. So, and FD Rescue says, ice baths affect my sleep. How's it for you? So yes, mine has gotten much better, and I track it with the Oura Ring, and so deep sleep has gone up. And I've been getting somewhere around 3.5 to 4 on a bad night, 3.5 to 4 hours of REM and deep. On a good night, 4 to 5 hours. So it's pretty amazing how powerful all it is, just making your body cold. And that turns on a lot of sleep hormones, you guys, and allows your body to rest. Your core body temperature comes down. You're going to be able to sleep and sleep well. Yes, Ben says, breathe. Yes, as soon as I get into the ice bath, that's my deal, guys. I say, give me about a minute and a half. And it's lately, the last 3 days, it's been a minute and a half. Because when you get in, it's literally a shock to the system. And if you can calm the brain down from all the get out that's screaming in your head, if you can calm that down through your breath, then you can stay in there for 5 minutes. No big deal. And I'm not saying everybody needs to stay in for 5 minutes. Some people were like writing me and going, why are you telling people to do 5 minutes? You can get all the benefits at 2 minutes. Why are you telling people to do 32 degrees when they can get the benefits at 59 degrees? I get it, guys. I get it. You do what works for you, and you do the level that you're at. This is my challenge. This is me having worked up to this point where I want to challenge myself. 32 degree water, 5 minutes a day. And so far it's working great. Funny as I watch, I'm breathing with him. Yeah, Holly, a lot of people, they're like, okay, you're going to be all right. It's almost like a Lamaze class. Breathe. Yes. What's the type of bath I'm in? It's called the Marasco Forge. Thank you, Kira. She told you that. Look them up here on Instagram, Marasco Forge. And the other day, I told you guys they gave me this referral thing. So if you go to marascoforge.com, that's MOROZKOFORGE.com. I asked them because so many people were asking if they could give me some coupon codes for you guys. I bought this, by the way, with my own money. They're not a sponsor. They're not anything except a great ice bath that I enjoy getting in and out of doing my ice bath. So they have the cold or filtered forge, and that one's $150. I've got the filtered forge out there. $150 off. So if you use the code Jimmy150 for $150. And then they have this thing called the Prism Forge, which is a really nice tank, but it was overkill for me personally. But some people like that. They give you $500 off of that, and the coupon code is Jimmy500, Jimmy500. So, yeah, check them out if you like the Marasco Forge. Linda says, taking you with me while running errands with my husband. Had a great cold shower this morning. Hi, husband. How are you, buddy? He's like, who is this random dude on Instagram Live? FD Rescue says, wow, it's expensive. Yeah, it's not cheap. I will admit the Marasco Forge is not cheap. But again, when you did cold showers for like a year and then had to go to Sam's Club and buy 20-pound bags of ice every few days for another year in your little bathtub, dumping the ice in there, I don't know. This was just something, it was an investment for me that it gave me an incentive to do ice baths more often if it wasn't a hassle. Literally, all I have to do is pop the lid off of that thing, make sure there's no ice on the bottom that I can cut my toes on again, and then pop in there. Like, it's very easy. And then it constantly filters it. It makes its own ice. I even have to think about it. It's the whole, if you remember the infomercial, set it and forget it. And so for me, I see it as an investment in my health, so I don't have health bills down the road. So that's how I justified the expense in my mind. But I get it. It's not for everyone. Tommy says, I prefer the hot tub. Yes, I have one of those too, but the hot tub does not give you the benefits of the cold. But I hear you. Everybody's a comedian. Lugene says, you do seem to have more energy. I do. And I'm never lacking in energy. This is one of the things people always comment to me. Where do you get all this energy from? And I'm like, well, I eat well. I nourish my body well. I don't eat shit. So you're going to feel good when you do that. But yes, there is a certain vibrance that comes from doing these. And by extension of doing these and getting good sleep, that also contributes to good energy as well. Linda says, my toes look a lot better. Yes, they are. They are. Your smile dimples are showing. I used to have a baby face for the longest time until I turned about 40, early 40s. I'm now 50, and so I still have somewhat of a baby face, but the gray in the beard takes that away. So Parkman wants to know when I'm going to do a walk and talk again. So I've got to let my toes heal 100% so that I don't really rough those up with the walking. So trust me, I want to. But I had an idea today, you guys. I was looking at the forecast for Sunday here in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and I was kind of surprised because they are calling for a winter storm. In fact, let me pull it up here. We're going to get a major winter storm. Total accumulations of upwards, and this is big for the deep south. So those of you that live in where it snows, yeah, don't tell me about your 25,000 inches of snow. But in the south, if we get 8 inches of snow, 6 to 8 inches of snow, that's a big deal, and that's what they're calling for starting late Saturday night into Sunday evening. So we got this winter storm warning that's popped up on our phones, and so I'm ready for it. I love that. And you can see Sunday, 100% chance of snow, and the low that day of 24, high of 38. So Parkman, my idea was, how cool would it be for me to do a walk and talk in shorts and t-shirt in the snow. So does that count as my cold thermogenesis that day? My ice bath? I'll have a snow bath. I even joked about the time that I would be getting into the Marasco Forge, just have my shorts on and go out in the 8 inches of snow in my backyard and just make snow angels. That'll do the same thing, right? Anyway, yes. So it's on the table to do a walk and talk on Sunday in the snow. But yeah, I really need those toes to heal up. And I still have leftover remnants of the blisters on my toes. And so yes, if you joined in late, today is day 13 of my 365-day Jimmy Ice Bath Challenge. This is where I'm challenging myself to get into 32-degree water from my Marasco Forge, 5 minutes a day for the entire year. And so I'm off and running, you guys. I'm doing I'm enjoying this, is what I'm saying. And I hope you are enjoying the accountability. And I'm also trying to teach. So hopefully what you learned today about the vagus nerve, you can start applying that. Let that cold water hit the back side of your head, you guys. You're going to feel so zen. It's not even funny. And then if you mix it with a keto or carnivore diet, oh my gosh, Johnny bar the door at how cool you will be. Parkman said, didn't realize you were in Spartanburg. My company has a location there. Awesome. Yes. Spartanburg, South Carolina. I have lived here longer than any other place I've lived. 22 years I have lived here. And so it's home for now. It's home. So, all right, guys, let me pop off of here for now. Get out of these wet clothes, go dry off. And yeah, have yourselves a great rest of today. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.